Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in this video, I wanted to talk about T-Mobile's network, and lots of people still messaging me now saying that they can hit well over a gig on Verizon, but they can't achieve that on T-Mobile today. Some are saying they've never were able to. Some are saying that they can't do it anymore. So I wanted to speak on that because T-Mobile's 5G network is very much saturated now. Now, I'm not speaking from a perspective that it's like super congested, but there's a lot of usage on it. So it's very saturated. They started early. They started this in 2018. And that's when they were already transitioning people over to 5G more aggressively. They started getting devices on board. And now there's a high percentage of the base on a capable 5G device, and the usage is very high over the 5G network. Since then, this article is back from July. T-Mobile launched 4-carrier aggregation. That's not launched everywhere yet, and I know that's going to help, but there's still some concern there. Right? Even as they start deploying the C-band and the DoD, that's going to help speed things up again. But by the time they get that to any meaningful scale, there's going to be even more 5G devices back on the network. So Verizon is in a bit of a different position. They started late. They got the mid-band out there late. Yes, there's a lot of 5G usage already going over Verizon's network, but there's still a lot of their base on LTE. A lot of their base is still on LTE, and there's still a good amount that don't have a, newer 5G device. And then, of course, Verizon has more contiguous spectrum. They have higher bandwidth on air, and, the backhaul helps in that situation too. Not to say that T-Mobile doesn't have that, but T-Mobile just has more saturation. They have way more 5G home internet users. They've been growing that for far longer already. They have much higher usage on the 5G network. So T-Mobile has work to do. Will they be able to maintain that gig speed? No. You might see that here and there still, even as the C-band and the DoD goes on air, even as they dedicate and refarm more of the LTE towards 5G, you are going to still see that slowdown. Usage is increasing. So the high usage of 5G that's already on the network, that usage is increasing from the consumers. More fixed wireless access customers will be added. The second that T-Mobile gets C-band and DoD on these sites, and they see that there's more capacity on air, they're going to open up slots again in those neighborhoods. They're going to sell that spectrum. Verizon's doing the same. The second they went from 60 to 100, and then from 100 to 140, 160, they opened up more slots for home internet. T-Mobile's going to do the same. So just keep that in mind as you think about gig speeds, 1.7, 1.8. Verizon's doing it. They will probably maintain that for a bit longer. Not saying that it will become a median, but you're probably going to see that more often from Verizon than you would from T-Mobile. Just for the mere fact that T-Mobile had 5G on air longer, they're more saturated, they have more fixed wireless access users, and that all plays into it. And then T-Mobile has fragmentation issues in some areas, and they have yet to deploy their C-band and DoD. That's going to help, but like I said, they're just going to load that up, load the sectors up even more as more capacity becomes available. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.